From our PD newsroom now, while a whole lot of folks felt the impacts of this weekend's winter weather, those experiencing homelessness were put in an especially dangerous position. News 13's Jack Billieu spoke to one Hartsville pastor who opened his church's doors to those stuck in the cold.
When people show up here, they can find a warm place, a safe environment. They can find a hot meal.
Second Baptist Church was transformed into a warming shelter filled with tables, chairs, and cots for those who had no way to escape the cold. Pastor Jim Blue says he first started using the church to shelter those in need during an ice storm years ago.
And I was just wondering where would the homeless or people were less fortunate, where they would go. So I was set in the spirit, said, open up the shelter. And we've been doing that ever since.
He says the church served about 40 people throughout the weekend, from handing out bags of food and blankets to allowing people to stay inside during the storm. Blue, who once served in the U.S. Marine Corps, says veterans facing homelessness are especially close to his heart.
We got homeless veterans walking around here with brown stars and purple hearts, and it don't bother us.
Blue says there's not a homeless shelter near Hartsville, leaving the area's churches to care for those in need. He cited recent efforts to construct a multi-million-dollar animal shelter in the city and questioned why constructing a shelter for people is not a priority.
The dog can sleep. The dog can stay out the rain. But what about your fellow man?
In the meantime, he'll continue to open his church to those in need.
We're here to support them during their time of trouble, because we never know when we're going to need each other.
Jack Billieu, News 13.